Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Lord of the Rings Online and I'm on my level 23 Minstrel. Today we're going to pick up right where we left off, which is Book 2, Chapter 4. Let me open my quest log. That's not my quest log here. Let's see. Quest log. To Chapter 4. We are going to search the summit of Weathertop for anything unusual. It's above Candace Camp, and he asked us to search Weathertop for anything out of the ordinary. And we've all kind of been going around. I've done most of the quest out of the Forsaken Inn here, and we're going to crawl to the top of this. This is the Weathertop, and if we actually I installed a new map to make this a little easier. If you can see, it's this circular area right here, this Weathertop, and from the lore, if you remember, I believe this is where Bilbo got stabbed by the Wraiths. So we're kind of following still in his footsteps, along with everything else that we've been doing, following in the party's footsteps. So we're going to go up here, and I think if I follow this trail, it'll take me all the way around. So I'm going to pause the video right here, and we'll get back whenever I find something interesting. Okay, so as I get to the top here, somebody's excited to be up here, so they've shot off some fireworks. But we found this rune-covered rock, so we're going to investigate that. You take the rubbing of the runes on the rock and put it in your pack. So we're going to go back down and talk to Candace and tell him what we found. So before I head back down to Candace, I just wanted to show a look at the view up here. You can really see a lot and see a long ways. Isn't that awesome? Here's some of the runes in the background. And, yep, there's the Forsaken Inn right there. So you can really see a lot. Here's the marshes, and then, so that means that Bree is just right over here. Very cool. So I've made it back down. Let's talk to Candace.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you have found something. Let me see this rock rubbing you have made. The runes are common, but I do not know what they signify. I'm afraid this does not tell me much of the lightning, but it tells me something of the source, likely the same person responsible for sending you to me. Okay. That's it? That's all you got to say? So this next one, we need to retake Weathertop. And you'll find this kind of often here in Lord of the Rings Online, where they now give you an option whether you want to solo something or fellowship something. It used to be a long time ago, a lot of these quests were only fellowship, so you had to group up to get them. So it's kind of nice they've made these solo, especially this one, because this one used to be difficult. Dizing, I have news of Radagast, but I must ask you once again for assistance here. The letter you recovered from Blake Rift speaks of Orc's true goals, taking control of Amansul. Orc's forces are to move toward the crest of Amansul under cover of night, and will move in a large group, establishing small units along the path from the larger force. We cannot stand against the force when they are assembled, but we can once they are splintered. They wish to establish a base that will allow them to vantage over the entirety of the Lone Lands. We must foil their plans. Return to me when you are ready. Together we shall scale Amansul and defeat the Ringul, their leader, before we can carry out the Master's will. So it looks like I'm going to get a necklace piece here, maybe a new item. So we're definitely going to do this. Oh, nice hat. Let's accept this quest. And since we're going to solo this is going to start an instance. Let's do it.
How can I be of service?
If you are prepared, I will lead the way. We must be swift, else the orcs may succeed at whatever foul mischief they have planned.
Once a watchtower of the Dunedain, now a refuge for orcs. Candace the Ranger strives to break their foothold in the Weather Hills.
All right. Always love it when we get a little narration.
Greetings.
We must make haste. We have the leaders of the Uruk-hai cornered like rats upon the slopes of Weathertop. If we can defeat them, we may yet break the will of this warband and drive them whimpering to their masters in the south. Be prepared for anything. All right, so we need to protect Candace as we go up. Their leaders have all gathered on the hill, and so that means may need to use some of my healing spells, just depending on how we do getting up there. Wait. Let the patrol move out. Anything comes this way and it'll be sorry. Well, yeah, you told me to wait, and you just dive right in, man. That ain't cool. Alright. So, I'm gonna follow these orcs on up. Or I guess these are actually goblins. Because the orcs are the much bigger ones. We've got a torch. It seems like... What happens when I do this? I think there's a quest that goes along with that, with the torches, if I remember right, but I can't. I don't know. Am I locked up? No, I thought I lost connection there. Okay, so Candace is telling me to take up the torch. I'll do that. But it says I'm too busy. I think I need a little time to catch up with the server. Alright, so you have to light this little thing as you go, and I think maybe that was the problem. So when you have a hold of the torch, like this, I don't have a torch anymore, so I can actually do something. That's what was causing the problem. So now we can move on up. I knew there was a reason to have the torches. I just couldn't remember what it was. Alright. The road diverges ahead. We will need to split up. Of course. Remember, the torches light the bonfires. This may help you. We need to be swift. These orcs must be driven out of the lone lands. We cannot fail here. Is he going to just tell me all of that again? The path... Yes, he is. Alright. Remember, we must defeat the leaders of the warband if we are to discourage them. Use the torches you find and you on the unlit pyres along the path. They may draw attention to the nearby orcs. Okay. I take the path left. Alright, so I think on the video here, I'm going to go ahead and pause it until we get to some of the named. Because it's just going to be fighting a bunch of orcs up to this point. Alright, so as we get closer to this gate, one of the guys that we're after, Bub Hush, has joined in and jumped at me. So we're got to kill him as part of the quest. He's one of the main guys here. That's the reason he's ugly. The ugly guys are always bigger. So we'll keep moving in until we find Muzz, the warg keeper. Alright, as we get closer, we can see Turok Goth, which is the warg, and we've got Muzz, the war keeper, right here. So this is the man we're after, or the goblin, I guess. Not much of a man. We're going to take out his sleeping warg first. Right. I wonder if I should take out his warg first or him. He's easy, actually. Let me take him out. Yeah, see, he died in 2 hits. Play some ballads on him. Man, these wargs throw a lot of debuffs on you. There we go. So, we've defeated the 2 guys that we needed to. And, let's see. You can see we're almost to the top. So we're going to go ahead and venture on up to meet Candace at the top. And it looks like we made it to the top. Here's Candace. Let's see what he has to say. You have done well, Dizzing. Better than I, it appears. Urukai and orcs nearly bested me, and my wounds run deep. But you must not concern yourself with me now. Beyond the gate is the Uruk who leads this force. Pass through the gates and defeat him. We cannot allow these orcs to have a hold in the north. So we're going to escort him to the gate in his slow, injured state. He's going to hold the rear guard. If he ever moves. Man, I hate escort quests whenever they just move so terribly slow. Alright. So it looks like Ringal. We're going to defeat him and his minions. We probably need to defeat the minions first, I'm guessing. That's usually the way of things. Get down the hill and bring them up. Get them logs up and what? You talk too big. Use your head, you worthless slug. Get Oleg Schnalek down here. There. I forget. Smell something in the air, right, Ringul? Manfish? Let's take a look, boys. Ah, right in his face. Alright. These other guys need to go down. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of mobs. Ah! It's a troll. Oh, this isn't good. Am I getting help from Candid at all? Oh, I'm not doing well. It's a mountain troll. Let me defeat this guy here. I guess I'm getting heals because I've taken so many hits and I'm still got plenty of health. So we're going to take out the mountain troll. Done. Troll Slayer. And in comes Candith wobbling in with limping in. Come on, men. Can't even make it past the gate. What kind of ranger are you? My wounds are grievous, but I shall recover. Come, we shall return to my camp. Alright, let's do it, man. Aw, no prelude story. That's too bad. Let's see what he says.
What do you need?
Do not concern yourself with orcs that remain. This far removed from the Southlands, they will dwindle and become only a small danger to travelers through the Lonelands. We have won a pivotal battle, my friend. You have earned some rest, I think, for the great threat posed by these orcs is now finished. Now, let me aid you in your endeavor to find Radagast the Brown. Alright, I think I'm going to take this hat. That's really what I need. Because that's not going to do me any good. Alright, finish now.
How can I be of service?
Book 2, Chapter 6, Protected by the Eglain. I managed to track Radagast south, and there met friends. The Eglain, who make some ruins, I'm probably saying that way wrong, here in the Lonelands, their home. They are solitary and quiet people, having shunned societal obligations for a simple life eked out here. The few that do venture toward the more civilized areas of the world are still different than most you will ever meet. Because of this nature, they are truly wary of anyone who wishes to traffic with them, or their allies, and it seems that Radagast has enlisted their aid, not only now, but at some time in the distant past. I fear that you will need to earn the right to speak with Radagast. I have done what part I can. My horse will take you south and west to the Forsaken Inn. There you should seek an audience with Gaedric Mutes. He will know your name. Be safe. Well, I think we've already done that. Actually, probably skipped ahead, and his horse isn't active anymore. So I need to... oh, wait.
What do you need?
There we go. Let's go to the Forsaken Inn then. Alright, so we've made it inside the Forsaken Inn, and here is Gaedric. Book 2, Chapter 6.
Woe to me.
That cracks me up when they do that. Candith is a good man who has taken a chance by giving us his word that you can be trusted. For his sake and our continued friendship with him, I hope that you are worth the risk. We are simple people who wish to remain a part of society, but there are efforts that all must undertake to survive, and we will ask for your assistance to prove that you are worthy. All right. And, what does he want us to do? All right, so here's what the deal is. It says you need to basically friend these guys up. What they actually mean is that you need to gain your reputation up with them. You can see right now it's currently neutral for me. and which means I'm going to have to do more quest and more killing to get it up. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here because that's going to take me a little while, and then we're probably going to move into the next area, which I think will also advance with the egg laying, and then we'll just go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit a thumbs up and leave any comments you may have. Feel free to join in on my Discord channel. You can find the details down below. And as always, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. I try to put out a video every single day of the week, so you want to make sure you're subscribed so you can get notification of that. So, until next time, bye.